What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. And tonight I will be talking about The Chi Season 2, Episode 6. This is the recap, so leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Want to recap the episode and try to focus on the key points. So if I miss anything, make sure you leave it down below. Now, this episode begins with your girl Keisha. We see that she's back working out. We know she's on the track team and everything like that. But we see her working out early in the morning, getting her little early run, but we really don't see Keisha like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't really see her like that. So I was asking myself, like, what are they going to show us? You know what I'm saying? What is it with her? And then we see her go into a bathroom, change up. You know, I seen girls like this when I was in high school. She changed up, you know, put makeup on, changed her whole dress and everything like that. Comes outside, gets into a black BMW, hops in there, kisses this older dude. I would assume a sugar daddy type character. We see him, and this is who Keisha is messing with. He's clearly older than her. We know Keisha probably about 16, 17. So I know this is illegal. You know what I'm saying? But man, like I said, this is what happens when you don't have a father figure in the household. Sometimes this shit still happens when you do have a father figure in the household, but hopefully this doesn't blow over. I mean, this whole relationship is dangerous in my opinion. We're going to talk more about that later on. Now we get to Ronnie and Jada, and they pretty much cleaned up the whole house. Grandma Ethel was about to come back home. Jada tells Ronnie that, you know, they got to get another TV. The TV is broken. And she tells him maybe he can go work for the real estate agent across the street that sold this house, and he needs help cleaning it up, and he can get a couple $100. Now, you guys let me know. Does this TV look like $400? Hell nah. This ain't worth no $400. I can tell you that right now. He could have ran to Walmart, probably got a TV for about $80. Flat screen 24-inch for about $80, $85, $90. For real, $100 would have got him something solid. This is a Dynex TV or whatever. There's no way that costs $400. So your boy Ronnie, he goes over, he meets up with the dude, and we start to see that Ronnie knows this house. You know, he's very familiar with it. And you can see in his head that he having some type of memories, like it reminds him of something. He sees the car in the back, and he agrees to clean it up and get paid. You know, this is what he wants to do. So this is what he's going to do. We're going to find out later on in the episode exactly what secrets this house has. Your boy Brandon returns in this episode, and it's funny, man, because he goes to his food truck. I thought somebody stole this shit based off the trailers that they were showing us. I'm thinking somebody done broke into his food truck and done robbed him. But no, it's Emmitt. Emmitt is in there knocked out, and Brandon's like, dude, man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get up. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Your boy Emmitt, man, he's just slouching. He's doing everything he has to do to survive. We know he ain't having that great of a relationship with his father. His father is holding him accountable, and Emmitt doesn't like it. Of course, Brandon's going to help him out, but he tells him, man, look, you gotta get things together with your baby mamas and everybody, because you got a lot of shit coming your way, dude. So we're going to see what Emmitt's going to do this episode, but yeah, he has a lot of negativity coming his way. Now, Miss Brown, she's pissed off because she got all these protesters. Now they're outside of her personal home, and she's trying to figure out how the hell they know she owned that new property. She doesn't know how it happened, but she's like, look, I'm about to call the police. Now, look, Jericho tells her just to calm down. She'll take care of the protesters because she doesn't want the police to come there because she's afraid of what the police is going to do. I can understand both perspectives. Miss Brown's like, look, I ain't about to have these people come up tearing up my stuff. And then again, I can understand where Jericho's coming from, because she's like, look, the police ain't gonna do nothing but come here and probably hurt some people. It's gonna be bad. So Jericho's gonna try to neutralize this the best way she can. She's learning that this job is a little bit more difficult than she thought. And then we get to the teachers, and that now look, this teacher here, every time I see him, he's accusing somebody of something. Now apparently someone has been caught cheating. They don't know who. These tests that they've been taking has popped up online, the answers and everything. They're trying to figure out who did it. And of course, they're going to bring in your boy Jake, because Jake is known for doing dumb shit. So they're gonna bring him in, and to me, I mean, when you do dumb shit happens to you. You know what I'm saying? So now Jake got to go in and explain himself about what happened. Do they have any proof to prove that he did it? That's the question. But like I said, when you involve yourself around negativity all the time, those people are going to look at you as a negative person and always point the finger at you no matter what. We see Brandon, and he's at the aftertaste. This is the finale. You know what I'm saying? This is it. He's made it. And he meets someone there. It's Chef Dave, his old boss. And when I see him, y'all, I was just like, okay, I know this dude. He's out for vengeance. He knows that Brandon slept with his wife. He knows this. And he's out for vengeance, man. You can just see it in his eyes that he's looking for revenge, like Drake. And apparently he knows someone there. He knows one of the judges. So it looks like he's going to have an upper hand in this competition. And Brandon sees that. He's like, man, okay, he knows someone. He's going to have an upper hand. And that's how it is in this world, man. Y'all know it. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, the experience. It's about who you know. It's always about who you know. This is how it is. Now, Brandon is able to make it to the finals with Chef Dave. And it was also a female that's going to make it to the finals. So now your boy Brandon has it hard on himself. He's got to compete against a lot. Can he win? Now we get to Jericho, and she's like, look, I'm going to neutralize this. I'm going to fix this. Now, this part of the show, I was kind of upset because Jericho pretty much, you know, is willing to make a deal with Otterman. And I'm like, hell nah, man. Don't make a deal with this dude. He's the one that brought these protesters there, you know. And she's pissed. She's like, look, I'm going to have some people pop up at your personal address. But this dude's like, look, I can clear all this off if you give me $50K. I wouldn't give this dude a dime. Jericho agrees to give him $20K, $30K, whatever. She agrees to try to make a deal with this crooked-ass politician. I'm not going for it. He ain't getting a dime. I don't care. Call the police. I'm sorry. You ain't getting nothing from me, bro. You gonna have to bounce straight up. But that's just me. I understand he wants to help the community and everything like that, but it seems like he wants money for his own benefit. Yes, he wants a community center, but I still don't trust Otterman, man. I do not trust that dude. And Emmitt, he goes to talk to his father because you know when him and his dad got into it about him having strangers over the house and him just doing what he wants. His dad wants rent money. His dad pretty much tells Emmitt that, look, you're going to go and have to just face your fears. You can't keep running away from your problems. You can rather deal with these females the illegal way or the legal way. And he told him, like, look, I did it both ways, but I'm telling you, you want to make sure that you doing it the right way. You cannot afford to be messing up. And Emmitt has to learn, man. He has to learn. He's doing all this shit, and he's trying to just smooth by. You know what I'm saying? It's times that we do see a sincere Emmitt, and I think he's a sincere, good person, but he still has a lot to learn. Then we get to the teachers. They're trying to accuse Jake of cheating. Jake's like, look, why y'all talking to me? If y'all got proof, then why y'all talking to me? He said, matter of fact, I ain't saying nothing until I get my lawyer. He was like, look, I saw first 48. Y'all ain't got nothing on me. And the teachers don't have nothing. They can't prove that Jake did it. So once again, Jake's going to be able to walk out scotch-free. It was funny, man. It was funny because they really thought he was going to confess or something. Like, really? I don't blame him for not telling. And now we see Ronnie. He's back at this. Well, he's actually stayed at the spot to clean up. He's going through stuff. He's digging through stuff. And then he sees a letter. He sees some pictures of his childhood. And he reads this letter, pretty much a man saying that he has to leave and everything like that. This letter, I believe, is to his mother. So now Ronnie, he knows something. He knows a secret, put it like that. He knows a secret. We see him as a kid, and we also see the neighbor that he had an argument with in the last couple of episodes. That neighbor was Mr. Bennett, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Mr. Bennett. He lives across the street, and this man is in Ronnie's memories after reading this letter. He knows something. He knows a secret. And, hey, Mr. Bennett may just be Ronnie's father. That's exactly what he's thinking. As of right now, he's keeping this secret to himself. They haven't revealed the secret until later on in the show. Now, Jericho tells Brandon, like, look, you don't need to be messing with Otis Perry. You know what I'm saying? Otis Perry, from what I know, is dirty. You know what I'm saying? Brandon's like, look, you making deals with Otterman. I think he's going to tell her later on in this episode that she made a deal with Otterman or whatever. So how is she gonna tell him who he can make deals with? Now her friends come over and she got some. Look, I'm telling you, her one friend with all the curly hair was. She has some hoe tendencies, man. She was like flirting in a way with Brandon. She's very flirtatious in my opinion. She tells him like, look, Jericho ain't with you for the money. She with you for the thug D. Yes. Brandon gets pissed off, kicks everybody out. And he's talking to Jericho like, look, so you made a deal with Otterman after you told me I can't make a deal with Otis Perry. And do you be talking to your girls about me like this? Like I'm just a thug. You know what I'm saying? Makes Jericho look very suspicious like she be talking like that, man. I hope she doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But it did seem like that. When Brandon asked her about Otterman, did she make that deal? She said, yeah, she did. So now the fingers are pointed towards Jericho. She's not a saint. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't looking too good for her. I actually have to agree with Brandon, man. I have to agree with him. You can't tell him what to do if you out here making deals with these dirty ass people, especially a dirty ass politician. Then we get to Keisha and Kevin. Now Keisha comes back because Kevin's looking out for her. She comes back. The dude with the BMW, the black BMW, drops her off. And Keisha brings Kevin some new J's. The He Got Game 13s. He's happy, but he's like, look, what's going on? Who is that? Keisha lies to him and says, look, that's Emmitt. You don't worry about it. Get the hell on. Kevin is aware. He's like, man, ain't no way that could be Emmitt. You know what I'm saying? It's no way. And in this next episode, they're going to expose this truth a little bit more. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. But Keisha is getting herself involved into some shit that's not right. Now, Brandon, he goes to see his stepfather, Greavy. Greavy pretty much he's destroying stuff. He's renovating the place. And Brandon is able to let out those frustrations. He tells him everything that pretty much happened and also about the aftertaste food competition. Now, Greavy says, look, you can't hate on Chef Dave because everybody needs someone in a higher position to help them. That's just how life is, which I agree. Everybody always needs someone they know. So it ain't a fair game. It's always a little bit of dirt. It's always about who you know. And that's exactly what Greavy told him. He said, sometimes you just need that help from some other people. You just need it to make it and to also win. And I agree with that. Your boy, Emmitt, he meets up with his baby moms. He tells them he's going to go with the illegal way. He says, look, I don't have no money. I'm unemployed. Y'all can't prove that I work. So y'all going to have to just fall back until I get myself together. It kind of backfires. The baby moms all start arguing. They're very pissed off at Emmitt. Emmitt decides to take the Emmitt way and run away. Yes, he ran away. I agree with his dad, man. You can't keep running away from your problems. Eventually, you're going to have to step up and do this the legal way. You have to talk to these girls because they need you for these kids. And if you keep running, it's all going to be bad for you, man, at the end of the day. And then we see Jake and Kevin. They get into a little heated argument. It wasn't a physical fight. It was, more of an argument than anything. Kevin says, look, I know why they pulled you to the office and pretty much question you about the test. And Jake's like, how you talk? Like, how you know? And Kevin was like, look, bro, like you be stealing shit and the way you act pisses off Jake. They get into a little argument. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Facts is facts. Your boy Jake be wilding. It's just simple. He didn't want to hear the truth from Kevin. Of course, Kevin later on in the episode is going to apologize to him, and they're going to make it all up later on in the episode. Now we see Keisha and we see Emmitt. Emmitt is like, look, who you all dressed up for? Keisha is kind of like playing him off, talking about she on some bigger and better things, and like she just at a new level and all this and that. Your boy Emmitt knows something is up. I think based off the trailers in this next episode, he's going to try to find out exactly who in the hell Keisha is messing with. She will be exposed very soon, especially who she's messing with. Grandma Ethel returns. And everything seems cool at first, but as soon as she walks in, she sees stuff misplaced in different areas and stuff like that. Her TV is gone. She instantly gets mad at Ronnie, tells him don't be throwing all her stuff away. Grandma Ethel gonna be Grandma Ethel, man. She always gonna down Ronnie. She ain't right in the head. Ronnie's like, damn, I'm just trying to help. I clean up the whole place. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fix shit up. and you hollering at me. I mean, I feel him. I'm like, shh, man, that's a strong dude, man. That's got to sit there and take that, especially knowing deep down you're doing the right thing. Now, Chef Dave, he wins the competition. This was no surprise. We knew he was going to win because he had a judge, that he knew personally, and he won. Now, your boy Brandon is like, nah, something's not right. So he goes over, he tastes Chef Dave's food, and that's his recipe. And as you know from season 1, remember when Brandon was telling Chef Dave or giving him all the recipes and everything like that? I knew this was backfired. I said it in season 1 that he has to be careful because Chef Dave probably going to use those recipes for himself, which he did. Your boy Brandon and him got a little to an altercation. Brandon was pissed off, and I don't blame him. But he has to be smarter than this. He can't trust people like this. Brandon really was just trying to be a good worker at the end of the day. And now he's more hurt than anything. He wants to prove himself. He wants an opportunity. But it seems like he keep getting played. Now we get back to the baby moms because your boy Emmitt says, you know what? I want to go back. I want to settle this. So he gives each baby mother $400. He says, look, he's working on the food truck. He's trying to get another job. Just bear with him. You know what I'm saying? They all agree. But they said, we know something ain't right. Your boy Emmitt said he sold all the shoes. And they were like, I know you didn't sell everything. And he starts smiling. Very funny scene, but all Emmitt has to do is be honest. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with these girls and try to work it out. It's not going to be easy, but it has to start somewhere. Then we see the backstory. We find out that Mr. Bennett is your boy Ronnie's father. And we see the backstory. Ronnie feels bad now because he lashed out on him some years back. He went to his garden or his yard and poured paint all over his yard. This scene right here, man, it reminded me of Dave Chappelle, Rick James, when he said, fuck your couch. This scene right here reminded me of that. I felt like Ronnie was like, fuck your yard, nigga. And that's how I felt. I kind of laughed, but it was like, it was bad, but it was funny at the same time, man. He was like, fuck your yard, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ronnie felt bad, man, that he did that to his father. He said it was silly. He was drunk, but it is what it is, and your girl Jada was there to support him, and they grew closer, as the description said. It said these two will grow closer after a family secret is revealed. So, in this very next episode, be looking out for the two to link up once again and grow even closer. But it is what it is with that story, man. I'm glad that the truth came out. Then we get to another good part of the show. Now, Kevin's teacher comes to him and gives him a packet, which is a mistake. First off, we know now that Kevin is a great student. He's very smart. He doesn't need to be at this school. He needs to be at another school that can challenge him. Your boy Kevin says, screw that. He doesn't care about this. He throws it in the trash. If I was Kevin's teacher, I would never have gave him that. You don't give shit like this to kids. Give it to their parents. You know what I'm saying? He should have gave this to his parents, but he didn't do it. Your boy Kevin threw that shit straight in the trash. I think eventually his mom's going to find out somehow, some way. We learned that Papa wins the candy competition and he wins that 4K TV. And Kevin and the crew, they back. They happy as hell and they about to go kick it. But once again, I feel like his teacher should have just gave that package to his mother. As simple as that, man. Then we see Keisha. I keep about to call her Look Keisha because I'm so used to power. We see Keisha, and Keisha, she's texting somebody. She's with her friends, and we know who she's texting. She's texting the sugar daddy, the older dude. You know what I'm saying? The grown-ass R. Kelly. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. R. Kelly up in this bitch. She's texting him. He's smiling and shit. Come to find out, it's her track coach. Yes. So we know this guy is definitely going to jail once he get caught because you can't be a coach, teacher, or anything and take advantage of youth. It's against the law. And he will be caught eventually. We got R. Kelly in Chicago again. So what's going to happen with this storyline? Keisha has to be careful, man. This shit's going to blow over, man. I can't wait till it does. We get to your boy, Brandon. He's back. He's like, look, man, I ain't got shit. I done lost the food competition. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't going well for me. I need money. He goes to see Otis Perry, a.k.a. Duda, a.k.a. the OG. He's like, look, all right, I'm going to slide you 10K. Easy. You know what I'm saying? this is the best investment you gonna make. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna help you out. You a young brother trying to do the right thing. And, you know, they shake hands and everything like that. Everything seems cool. I'm telling you, this is a mistake, man. It's a bad mistake. You know what I'm saying? At first I thought Judah was just gonna take him in and use him, you know what I'm saying, for that drug shit. But knowing that the old man doesn't really want drugs, I thought your boy Brandon probably would have been okay a little bit. But now, not anymore, man. Your boy Brandon is screwed. Duda calls the old man. I believe his name is Walter. His real name in the show is Walter. But we know your boy Duda calls him the old man. And he tells him, he says, look, we have our fish. Now, y'all remember from episode 5 that the old man said Detective Toussaint is doing a hell of a job. She needs a fish for her hard work, pretty much. So this fish is Brandon. What's going to happen, man? This is getting crazy, man. The Shy season 2 is getting crazy. This storyline is outrageous. I mean, I'm talking about far as how good it is. They building it up, man. They building it up. Your boy Brandon, man, I hope nothing bad happens to him, but it seems like something is. I read some of the comments. Some people said, man, hopefully Reg will help him out. I mean, hopefully, man, hopefully Reg will help him out after all that, you know, conversation that they had earlier on in the season about squashing everything. I don't know if Reg is going to be on some of that. You know, I'm going to help your boy Brandon out. I just don't know. I hope so. But as it's looking right now, and it seems like it ain't too good for him, man. What's going to happen with the old man, Duda, Brandon, Detective Toussaint? Hey, it's about to get crazy. What do y'all think of this episode? Episode 6, it was crazy, it was fire, a lit episode. I have to check because I think they're going to go on like a 1 week or a 2 week break for episode 7, if I'm not mistaken. But it will be a break. They're not going to air all 10 episodes out. It's going to be a break within the next week or so. But leave your theories, comments, everything down below. I will be breaking down some of these storylines this week. So be ready for them, man. Keep supporting your boy. And I will continue to bring you more of the Shy content in the future. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.